U.S. announces largest seizure of Chinese fentanyl, meth precursors. Law enforcement agencies in the United States announced the largest seizure of chemical precursors at a September 3rd press conference in Houston, Texas. U.S. Attorney Jeanine Pirro spoke to reporters, standing in front of 1,300 barrels of chemicals, and asked those in attendance to imagine bodies where those barrels are, saying the work of law enforcement would save lives by keeping drugs like fentanyl off the streets. Pirro said it would take 24 18-wheelers to take the seized chemicals to a storage facility. The chemicals, of Chinese origin, were headed to the Sinaloa cartel to be made into drugs that could be sold on the street. When asked by reporters about the operation where the chemicals were confiscated, officials said they were taken from high seas, but declined to give further details. "If I told you, then would know, and that wouldn't be good," Pirro said. Had the precursors made it to their destination, they would have made hundreds of thousands of pounds of methamphetamine with profits of more than $500 million, according to the official statements. Pirro said that this seizure was made possible by the Department of State's decision to designate major drug cartels as foreign terrorist organizations earlier this year. Immigration and Customs Enforcement Acting Director Todd Lyons also spoke to reporters about the importance of their work, saying that in recent years, drug-related deaths in America have increased to more than 100,000 casualties annually, calling the deaths tragic and senseless losses. According to Lyons, these chemical precursors would have led to more deaths in Houston and across the United States without this seizure, which was part of Operation Hydra. It was the first time that a warrant of this kind was issued for material support of terrorism, he said. Operation Hydra continues to be a tremendous success to bolster our efforts to combat drug trafficking, Lyons said. Operations like this is key to our Homeland Security Task Force. CBP Field Operations Director Judd Murdoch noted that the Sinaloa cartel, which was slated to receive the chemicals, is one of the most violent and brutal terrorist organizations in the world. According to Murdoch, they have produced and distributed record amounts of drugs worldwide and are responsible for countless deaths and destruction in the United States and abroad. The Sinaloa cartel activities are not merely criminal. They are acts of terror that threaten the safety and security of our nation, Murdoch said. By targeting the supply chains and disrupting their operations, we are sending a clear message: we'll not tolerate anyone or anything that wants to harm our community. This comes just days after former Mexican cartel kingpin Ismael El Mayo Zambada Garcia pleaded guilty to drug charges in federal court in Brooklyn, New York, on August 25. Zambada Garcia, the longtime leader of the Sinaloa cartel, admitted to playing a role in a drug trafficking operation that funneled large quantities of illicit substances, including cocaine and heroin, into the United States for years. The prosecutors said that the Sinaloa cartel became the largest drug trafficking organization in the world because of Zambada Garcia and co-founder Joaquin El Chapo Guzman.